Great win. Was proud of our guys' effort. Wasn't great focus from start to finish, but we got the job done, and we knew we were going to get a heck of an effort from Dana and his club. They scrapped from start to finish, and it's tough. You lose a couple of the key guys like they did, to have them battle like that. But I was proud of our guys for not falling asleep and laying an egg. And we did a lot of really good things and got a big win. So proud of the guys.
Wayne, did you anticipate going to this game having a pretty sizable, advantage on the boards like you did? I know it was really overwhelming, but
I can't hardly hear you. We thought, I think you said something about sizable advantage on the glass, but we've known and really made a focused effort in being more physical the last few games, and so certainly we wanted to attack the glass, on both ends.
Wayne, being able to hold off Oregon down the stretch like you did, what does that show about the progress your team has made along those lines?
What was the first part?
Just being able to hold off Oregon down the stretch there when they were making their runs. What does that show about the progress?
A little sloppy, but they really ramped it up and got after us. And I'm looking at 12 turnovers. I'm not sure how many we had in the second half. We got to be a little better, but we got key stops and we made free throws, which was something we didn't do early on this season. So yeah, we're certainly making progress.
Wayne, you've mentioned this team has been showing some resilience of late. Where is that coming from?
It's just coming from them. We've challenged them. I think we've gotten knocked around enough to where there's a little more urgency. Like we said last time, we've tried to keep it simple, focusing on executing the plan, playing harder than our opponent, and playing together. We didn't do all of those for an extended period. At times, we reverted back to where we were trying to make plays, one-on-one. You see 10 assists for us is a lot lower than we average. So we can still improve, but the fact that we've kind of drawn the line in the sand and been more physical and a little more determined and play with more urgency says a lot. But again, I know Dana's not going to say anything about it, but they were missing two big pieces. And we know it's going to be a different team the next time we face them. But again, we could have laid an egg thinking that this was going to be, an easier game than normal. But I'm really happy with the assistant coaches for being locked in and keeping our guys focused and keeping them humble.
Wayne, it seemed like Ethan in particular made a lot of big plays in that second half.
Yeah, he was disappointed with his performance in the first half. We set the tone offensively like we were just going to all go do our thing one-on-one. And, that's why we were kind of stuck in mud. And so we had to rattle some cages a little bit at halftime, talking about being true to how we play, running our stuff, spread them out, attack, making plays for each other off the dribble, and then how things would open up from there. And of course, he being our leader, took that challenge and really responded in the second half.
Wayne, you kind of sound like you think this was a good win, but you left some points out there on the table.
Any win's a good win. Anyone's a good win. Again, this could have been a little bit of a trap with the situation, but our guys weren't going to let it happen. So win's a good win. Let's talk to the guys that won it. Thanks. Go Beavs.
Ethan, being able to rebuild that lead in the second half after, Oregon came back and tied you, and then being able to hold them off down the stretch, what does that say just about the progress you guys have made as a team?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think we've come a long way in these past 3 games, from the start of the season where we were, losing close games where we were up the majority of the game and we weren't able to finish them out. And I think this team has really matured and came a long way, closing games where we have the lead in the second half. So, yeah.
Ethan, going into the game, did you guys think you'd have a pretty sizable advantage on the boards?
I mean, that's one of our focuses every single game. And I think that tonight, Warith kind of put us on his shoulders in terms of the rebounding category. I don't know how much he ended up with, but he was up there getting a lot of them.
What does this do for you guys right now with a 3-game winning streak?
I mean, it's a great feeling that we have, and we're doing our best to, keep the feeling, keep winning games, and, just handling one game at a time, not looking too far down the road, but, just focusing every day in practice, on what the game plan is for whatever we have to handle next.
Ethan, what changed for you in the second half, just as far as getting points?
I think that, they were pressing a lot, so it kind of, freed up some looks if I was able to get down the court. That was one, and then I think I might have been forcing it a little too much early in the first half, and then second half I was kind of just letting the game come for me, and guys were making play for me, hitting me when I was open.
Warith, coming into the game, did you anticipate being able to have some advantages for yourself under the boards?
No, not necessarily. I just knew coming in that I had to be more aggressive. Like I wasn't getting enough boards like the games past, so I knew I had to come out with an edge.
Go ahead.
We're seeing your team rebuild its lead there in the second half, and then being able to hold off Oregon down the stretch when they made their runs. What did that kind of show you about the progress you guys have made as a team?
Yeah, it's a testament to how hard we've been going in practice. We've been trying to clean up some of our defense, make sure that we don't give up leads like near the end of the game. So yeah, things like that.
Warith, one of the highlights of the game was your rebound dunk off of Reichel's 3-pointer. When you saw his shot going up, what was going through your mind there?
I knew I was coming with a lot of momentum down the court, so I told myself if he missed, I was going to put it back in. That was it, really.
Warith, what did you know about this rivalry? This is also your first game in this rivalry. What did you know about it going in, and how good did it feel to get a victory over your main rival?
I knew how bad everybody wanted us to win. I also knew that we hadn't beaten a ranked opponent on the road in like 37 years, I believe. So everybody came with their A game, and everybody came ready to win. So and ready to fight. So that was it.